got set up in an area that was pretty good last year, early season, and it's not the same tree, but it's the same area. And I haven't been seeing any bucks lately on trail camera or in person. I just carried a 25-pound salt block up here. Maybe that'll change things up a little bit. Let's see what happens. Just had that little buck come through. It's kind of weird the path he took, because he went through all the thick stuff instead of going around the main trails. I thought I had heard a turkey over here, but I was listening for that, but then I heard a deer coming. I flipped the camera on, but he was a really weird little buck. I think he had 5 points, 5 or 6, but it looked like he had 2 really big ones on the right side, and then almost like 2 main beams, and then its left side, it just was pretty normal. It had just one straight up, and then 2 or 3 coming off of it. It's kind of weird. I want to remember that for years ahead, that I saw that deer, because he could come out looking pretty cool. Hoping I see a little bit bigger of a buck tonight than that. He's on my salt block. When I was changing the camera battery, the one fawn that was down there saw me, just kind of walked away. But the one that went over here, I don't know where it is. And then I thought I had heard another deer coming from down there, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything more, so we're just gonna see what happens. Matt. Oh, there we go, baby. There you go. I don't hear anything. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have no idea what that deer is. It was a decent buck. It looked like 3.5. Oh my goodness. I know I hit him. It looked like it was double long. And all I heard it run was like 30 yards. It probably turned north, but oh my goodness. I have no idea. I had 2 bucks on trail camera. There were 2.5s. And that was like a week ago down there, way at the bottom of the hill. Okay, so I got 2 shooting lanes out here. I saw him come at that shooting lane. He was like 30 yards. I instantly knew I was like, that's a big buck. I'm gonna shoot that sucker. And then there's like 20 yards in between my 2 shooting lanes here. And I thought he was gonna turn north and go into the neighbor's field. But I was making so much noise. Oh my goodness. I'm so... I hope I get this deer. I've seen 4 deer tonight. There's 1 small buck at the beginning. 2 fawns. And then that deer. It's a pretty good sized buck. I mean, it's not a giant, but it's a good sized buck. Oh my goodness. I was trying to get my peanuts out too. I've been trying this whole time to get some peanuts because I'm starving. And I saw that sucker come and I was like, no peanuts. I'm gonna pack up my stuff. I'm gonna call some people and hopefully we can get that deer tonight. Well guys, I am now at the scene of the crime. And I tell you what, we got good blood flowing right at the beginning. I shot him maybe 3 feet back there. Blood right there. I can't find my arrow. It probably went in the woods somewhere. I didn't look too hard for it. Guys, I've gone 25 yards and I just came on this rock here and look at all this blood that's on it. Just covered. But I'm just going real slow, taking my time and everything. Well guys, I walked down off the ridge for a while and I'm now at the 4-wheeler and I shot the deer at 6:30. Now it's about 7:15 and I'm gonna actually go home for a while, and I think some people are gonna come out to help track it, but we're just giving it time just to make sure we don't push it. And I think it's already probably dead, but we're just being extra careful because it is a pretty good deer. It looks like I looked over the footage and looked like a 10-point actually, which is pretty cool. I know it was either double long or hard shot, probably double long, but I'm not totally sure. But yeah, I'll get back to you when we start tracking it again. So guys, I know this is kind of a weird jump in the video, but basically we went out last night and it just got too late and we weren't really thinking about recording or anything, but basically after I last talked to you, we waited about 2 hours before we went back out. We just wanted to make sure it was, you know, good and dead. And then we went back up there. We went back up at about 9, I'd say, and then he only went about 70 yards from where I shot him, so that was pretty good. And the shot was actually right through the heart, which was pretty cool. But yeah, then we gutted him out and everything and took him home and we skinned him out, and that took a while. That took until midnight. I went to bed a little after midnight, so yeah, it was harder to skin than most. Yeah, so we have the cape off of it. I'm probably not gonna do a full head and shoulders mount. Probably just do a Europe. So here's the rack, guys. He's got 12 points. It was bigger than I said it was on camera. It could be 5.5 years old. It's at least 4.5 for sure. But it's got crab claw here, and then some pretty long tines, and each of these brow tines has one of these that splits off of it, which is kind of cool. There's the other one down there. And then this side, it's pretty much the same thing, except it's a little bit bigger than a crab claw down here. So yeah, it's got 12 points in total, and yeah, so it's by far the biggest deer that I've killed so far. And we kind of quickly measured it last night, and without deductions, it's going to be pretty close to 165 inches, which is pretty big. It was 6 inches around at the base, so it's got some mass to it. But I got the deer hanging up in the shed. This is so I shot it on Thursday, and it's Friday now after school, so I'm going up there to process it, and I'll show you what we got going on up there. So here he is, guys. Biggest deer we've ever had hanging up in here. He goes from the floor and he goes all the way up to the top of that chain hoist. And we pulled, so we got it skinned, we pulled a bunch of ice in here. We pulled the tenderloins out, and we also got the back straps out too. But my entrance hole was right there, right in the heart, and it came out right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was the first real deer that we got the shot fully on camera, and which is exciting because it's the biggest buck we'll shoot for a while too, for sure, on camera. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to like the video and also subscribe.